Yeah, brother. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm glad you're doing it.
We bought it from him last year. I need to learn how to use it.
Now I'm going to take a little rust off of here.
Yep, that carbon steel on that old thing, rust in my pocket, just sweating.
Well, you need to keep it.
I oil it.
Put a little bit of oil on there. That's just oil. It'll last for a little while.
I put some 3-in-1 on it or some rim oil.
Try to find those gun
Yep,
lubes.
that's what I have. That's what rim oil is.
Okay.
Gun lube.
Well, you just try to find something a little bit more new tech than that one. All right, so put your knife in the notch and put the tip right in that little V. See, as you hit the top and the bottom, you'll center that edge and it can't go anywhere. There's the angle. Now press, sharpen, and sharpen in sections all the way down here to the base. This is the side one. Now repeat. You get the same angle over here. This is the side two. Side one and side two. Now at this point you're going to have a burr, that little lip.
Yep.
Right there. So deburr using those little inserts here on the side that are rounded, and go to the right and go to the left. See, that'll straighten. See that little edge, it straightens right there. So back and forth will really tune it up. See how tight that edge is by doing it that way? And then you're right here. Okay? Very tight. I just look at it visually. I say I know I can make that a little bit tighter by just using the piece of ceramic, just to go after the little tiny remnant or imperfection, whatever is there. If you want to do a couple of these, that's all right. Because you see that is a really tight edge. You can see the difference now when you try to go for a little cutting. See? Really sharp. And as I was showing you, I don't usually show people how to use a steel, but the steel is the best thing for maintaining your edge. You can use these little straighteners here in the SelectTool, and it's better than nothing. It'll give you a reasonable edge. But if you want that paper, thin, very straight edge, the steel, and do it just like this. Anchor it on the table and go after that little tiny bit of roughness.
And pull on the backstroke, right?
Yeah, I pull it towards me,
pull
and then
towards it.
or
right.
Go into the blade.
Okay.
That little draggy bit right there, and the steel will find that and straighten it, and then alternate, and then definitely do about a dozen of these. What you're doing there is you're centering the edge. Now visually, I don't know if your camera can pick up that actual edge. It's pretty clean. And then you're way, way out here. I mean, you're way, way out here. I'm wondering if I can make that a little bit cleaner by stropping a little bit more with this. Because you introduce the abrasive quality to the ceramic, and after you straighten it here with this, you refine it with that, and let's see, yeah, see, it's even tighter.
Oh yeah, nice.
So that's a master's class on how to get the absolute best edge. And if you want to go from here, you want to go up the scale, you take a piece of leather and you strop it away from the edge.
Yep, I have a leather strop.
Yep.
I've got plenty of leather strops.
That would be the only upgrade that I would do. This is for my sake. I don't know if any more of this will make it any tighter. Doesn't really look like it from my perspective. I mean, the gleam is very, very thin. I see little tiny, tiny, tiny imperfections. I don't know, maybe, this is an interesting little rod here. This is called a burnish. And a burnish has no abrasive quality at all. It's just a totally smooth. You can duplicate a burnish by taking your car window and rolling it halfway down and hitting the top edge
Ah, yeah,
of
I've
the
heard
car
that.
glass, okay? So this just straightens and redirects that edge. And sometimes a burnish. Now the meat cutter, he'll use a steel that's totally smooth like this. He'll have that here, and he'll carry on his waist, and he'll do this, you know, every few cuts. He does that, and he's not trying to take any metal off. He's only trying to true that up. That made a little difference. Not a huge amount, but see. I'll stop there.
Shaving sharp.
Yeah, I'd say you could probably shave with that one.
All right. Well, now that I've got it for the select tool,
Yeah.